Namaste, and welcome to 10 Minutes with Dr. Marc Halpern. That's me, and I'm honored to share this sacred time with you. Today I'm going to be talking about cleansing, and a special form of cleansing called Panchakarma. To understand why we cleanse and why we put so much energy into understanding cleansing in Ayurveda, it's important to understand an Ayurvedic concept called ama. Ama refers to toxicity within the body. Now, most ama that makes our bodies toxic are actually the end result of poor digestion. So there's a relationship between the quality of your digestion and the amount of toxicity that is in your body. There are also toxins, of course, in our environment, and we take those toxins in, and they too are a form of ama. So when we talk about ama in Ayurveda, we mean the sum total of all the toxins that are going to accumulate within your body. Many of these are external, but much more of it is actually internal as a result of poor digestion. And that's why we want to cleanse. We want to remove that toxicity from our bodies. What ama does in our bodies is it interferes with normal physiological processes on a cellular level. Ayurveda understands that ama coats your cells, enters your cells, and in doing so, it interferes with your cell's ability to perform its function. So, periodic cleansing can maximize the physiology of your body and also the physiology of your mind. Is cleansing right for everybody? The answer is no. You would think that it would be based on the introduction I just gave you. But we have to remember that in Ayurveda we teach nothing is right for everyone. Everything is right for someone. And Ayurveda is a path of understanding what's right for you. With that in mind, Ayurveda is ideal for people who have a significant amount of ama, but also have the strength to go through a cleanse. The word for strength that we talk about in Ayurveda is called ojas. Ojas is what gives you your internal strength and your ability to endure stress. It's what stabilizes the function of your immune system and stabilizes the functioning of your mind. So it's very important that ojas is strong enough to go through a cleanse, because when we cleanse, we can't help it. We inadvertently reduce ojas, because ojas is dependent upon nourishment. And so when we cleanse, we're going to nourish ourselves a little less for a short period of time. But during that period of time, our level of ojas drops. If our ojas is already very low, then cleansing is not appropriate for you. How do you know if your ojas is too low? Well, here are a few clues. The first thing is you're generally quite discontented. You feel emotionally weak or fragile. Maybe you're physically weak or fragile. You know, when we're chronically ill, that's not a time to cleanse. We have to be strong in order to cleanse. And in fact, the stronger the cleanse, the stronger we have to be able to withstand the reduction of ojas during that period of time. Now, most people who are reasonably healthy can undergo certainly a mild cleanse, but if you're going to go through a strong, dramatic cleanse, it's very important that you be screened in order to make sure that you have the strength and the energy to endure through that cleanse. And most cleanses can be adapted to match your level of internal strength or your level of ojas. Panchakarma is the traditional way in which we cleanse in Ayurveda. Panchakarma is a stronger cleanse. Panchakarma has three component parts. The first part of Panchakarma is to prepare your body to eliminate the ama. This takes place through a light diet. It can take place as well, in addition to a light diet, through certain massage practices that soften up the ama in your body, and certain supplements that you take that also soften and loosen up the ama in your body. Once that's complete, then you're ready to eliminate the toxins in your body. And the traditional ways in which we eliminate the toxins in your body are going to be through enemas called basti, through inducing diarrhea at the right moment that cleanses your small intestine. That's called virechana. And also through purgation or therapeutic vomiting at the right time, at the right moment, in the right person. It's called vamana. And sometimes in Ayurveda, we'll even use some blood purification called rakta mokshana. And so this is another form of cleansing. And then also cleansing of the nasal passages and sinuses through herbal drops that are called nasya. And so these are the traditional means by which we will cleanse the body. Once we're done cleansing the body, then we're able to rebuild the strength of the body by first beginning to rebuild the strength of your digestive system. This is your agni, or the power of your digestion. So we're going to rebuild that first, and then we can take deeply nourishing foods and digest them well and extract from those foods the ojas that is going to rebuild the strength of your body. In fact, if you do this process correctly, you will be stronger at the end of your cleanse than you were at the beginning of your cleanse. Not only more pure, but also more capable of enduring stress. So it's a beautiful practice of both cleansing and rebuilding. Now, this is not possible for everybody, especially if your ojas is low. So if you're in a more fragile place, or you're not in a place where you have the ability to easily go through a Panchakarma program, which often takes place at a residential center because you do want to be closely monitored. But if you're not able to do that, there are milder cleanses that you can take part in. There are cleanses that you can do in the comfort of your own home. And so these are sometimes called home Panchakarma or just home cleanses. Bear in mind, they are not as strong as traditional Panchakarma, and they shouldn't be, because traditional Panchakarma requires close monitoring from a trained staff in order to support you through that process. Home cleanses or home Panchakarma are gentler. They're also generally safe. And so even just eating lightly for a period of time is one way in which you can begin to cleanse your body. Now, what we I don't want to say traditionally, but what we commonly do in Ayurveda is we recommend a simple, more what we call a mono diet in Ayurveda, and it's an Ayurvedic food called khichdi or khichdi. And so this food, which is made up of rice and split mung beans that are cooked properly with ghee and certain spices, becomes the foundation of your diet for a period of time, which could be anywhere really from a few days to as long as a month. And during that period of time, when the food is prepared properly, you will indeed be eliminating ama from inside your system. Again, it's not as deep as Panchakarma, but it's very effective. It also helps you to remove your food addictions that you have and have a reset, a restart, so that your body is able now to start a longer-term food program that is going to support you. In addition to having that food for a period of time, in many of the home cleanses, we will guide you through doing some enemas at home. This can be easily done, and we have a home Panchakarma or a home CCA cleanse program that you can participate in, where you are guided by practitioners through the entire process. Sometimes what we will do is we will add herbs into a home cleanse as well, and these herbs help to purify the blood and purify the tissues of your body. So there are, again, two different ways that you can cleanse yourself in Ayurveda. One is to do a strong Panchakarma program, and the other is to do a gentle cleansing. Sometimes these cleansings in Ayurveda are called shamana chikitsa. Shamana means to gently purify the body, and there's more than one way to do that. And they are both very effective. The gentle purifications take a longer period of time. Panchakarma is extraordinary because not only is it the deepest cleanse, but you're getting tremendous amount of support during it. Your foods are being prepared for you because it's usually done at a residential center. And not only does the body become purified, but the mind becomes deeply purified by being in a contained environment where everything is controlled. You'll also be receiving beautiful treatments during your Panchakarma that quiet the mind. It's really a beautiful practice. So I invite you to explore cleansing. just general cleansing once or twice per year is a wonderful practice to have in your life. And if it's indicated, consider Panchakarma at one of the many residential Panchakarma centers that are available in both the United States and other countries around the world. And we do have a residential Panchakarma center here at the California College of Ayurveda. Many blessings to you on your continuing journey to be healthier, to be happier, and to heal from any challenges that might be affecting you. Be well, be kind, be love. Namaste.